All right, so I've got asked to do another one. So this one is my build for my Archmage in Kingdoms of Amalur. Again, level 37. Already completed the game on this one. This one, 50 hours in. So yeah, let's start off here with abilities. Now, this is full sorcery. So every ability here is in the sorcery tree. And to start off, um, I went with storm bolts, upgrades to chain lightning, and so pretty much when you cast this spell, you just hold down the button that activates it, and it brings down in the max level of Tempest. It brings pretty much it does a whole AOE effect. It's super powerful. I max out conservative casting, pretty much just to reduce costs. Basically, with this build, you pretty much take no mana at some point, really. I use Ice Barrage, which I maxed out to Winter's Embrace. Again, when you use these spells, it creates an area of effect with Winter's Embrace, or with Ice Barrage, it just does this targeted firing ice projecting projectiles. So as you see with sorcery, it does elemental damage, pretty much. And for this, I maxed out Mark of Flame to Meteor, and Meteor is overpowered as hell in this game. Uh, it brings down a whole meteor of damage, and it just pretty much kills everything almost instantly. I swear, this meteor is so overpowered in this game that it's unreal. Uh, we also have the sphere of protection. In my playthrough, I kind of did use it more and more at the end. And it pretty much creates a sphere, and then it has four, little energy balls that would do damage to enemies while it's casted. I also use healing surge, so I pretty much never had to use uh, you know, health potions with energy surge, because you just use this, and it drains your mana to heal yourself, but it's so fast, and you got so much mana with this build that it's just a super quick solution to healing. Elemental Rage, I didn't really like this move as much. It's kind of cool because it pulls in enemies, and then they'll do light, fire, and ice damage. I just didn't find it nearly as good as Meteor, Tempest, and Winter's Embrace, which all of them were just fantastic. And then for the weapons, I went Staff Mastery and Chakra Mastery, and these are how I do my damage for pretty much most of the game. Chakrams are super creative. Uh, Probably my favorite weapon to use in the whole game. And then I maxed out Arcane Weaponry to level 4. And pretty much this is just for more chakram damage. You could use staffs. I personally didn't use staffs. Using staffs will take mana. In early game is kind of annoying. Late game is not a big issue. I just didn't find it nearly as useful as staffs and chakrams. So scepters, I'm sorry. Scepters mastery is what I didn't use. Summon Fear Gorda again. This is just something I maxed out. I don't really use the Fear Gorda too much. I just never found him that useful. And really late game, you're so powerful that you're so powerful that pretty much it just he's not really needed. And yeah, you see that's just me. And you see how I'm able to just use all these skills, and boom, barely takes away chakra or mana. And that's the beauty with the Archmage. And I had so much fun with this run playing as the Archmage. And as you see, now Archmage is pretty much all sorcery. And so when you max it out, and this is tier 6, you get plus 50 elemental damage, 25% mana cost reductions, plus 3 mana regeneration per second, plus 25 duration on all spells. You get ice blink. So when you dodge, instead it does the short range teleport with some ice effects. And then for every one that you max out, right, you get a pretty much a special ability, and this one is Echoes of Fate. So it has a chance to create Spawn Fate Echo ally for each kill. Like I said, I actually found this Archmage was probably even more powerful than my Blade Master build in terms of overall raw power, because that's how powerful the Archmage is. And now if we go here to my inventory, now with this I did not use any I didn't use any blacksmithing for this one. So these staffs you could find in game. And so for this one it's the Arctic Staff of Gluttony, which focuses on ice damage. And for the secondary weapon, the Electrifying Chakrams of Bloodletting, which this one focuses on lightning damage. So yeah, so that's where my weapons. And then for the armor, again, I used the full set of the Soros, and I believe I got this from completing one of the for completing one of the what were they, factions. That's right. I believe I got the Soros complete set of Soros for completing the faction. And as you see, for example, the Cal here gives you mana regeneration. The robe here gives you more mana and health regeneration. The gloves gives you more. The focus on mana is pretty much why you could pretty much spam your skills, basically, which is build. And then when you have all four of them together, you get 15 fire damage, 15% ice damage, 15% lightning damage, 2% plus two for every sorcery build. I mean ability, and then elemental resistance. And you see how the synergy with it. You get high mana, and then with this build, you're going to use your abilities a lot, and so that's why I did fire for meteor, ice for ice barrage, lightning for tempest, and then for the shield, it's I used Soros talisman for the shield. Which actually, honestly, I with this build, unlike the Blade Master build, I didn't really use it that much. But yeah, there it is. So there it is, my Blade Master build. I'm sorry, my Archmage build for Kingdoms of Amalur. Let me know what you think, and I'm out.